Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing well, and welcome back to another eBay hunt. That's right, we are searching for Pokemon treasure on eBay. You guys absolutely loved episode 1 of this little series that I've got going, and I'm very thankful for all the feedback, all the comments, all the likes. You guys absolutely smashed it, and I'm excited to hunt some more Pokemon cards with you guys on eBay, and hopefully we can find something decent. Now, before we get into it, if you are new, be sure to subscribe and join the Charizard, because I'm giving away a double pack blister of Darkness Ablaze at the end of this month if we hit 3,000 subscribers and this video gets 100 likes. And you guys have been absolutely smashing it recently, so thank you. Every video is hitting 100 likes and you guys are just amazing. But yeah, let's get into it today. We are going to be searching for some cheap, rare, vintage cards, anything that looks good. But I will say, if during this series, like some of these episodes, I might not buy anything. Like something just might not come up. I'm only going to buy something if I think it's worth it, and if I think it's worth the risk, and it's something I actually want. I'm not just going to buy something for the sake of it. Don't just buy stuff for the sake of it. If you really want something, then only pay the amount that you are willing to spend. Don't overspend. And if you see something for really cheap, be sure to do your research. Check on it, because 9 times out of 10 it could be fake, and if the price is too good to be true, there usually is something wrong with it, you know. So do your research. But anyway, before we get into it as well, I want to just say that you guys are giving me some feedback on this series. So I can't remember the name, so I apologize, but someone in my Discord did say that I didn't mention about the prices of grading cards in the last episode. Like I said in the previous video, that if you find raw cards that you're looking to grade, you can make some decent profit on it if you can find something that you think will go for a PSA 10. But I did forget to mention that it does cost to grade your cards with whatever grading service you decide to go for, so be aware of that. And also, the amount of cards that are getting graded at the moment, you are going to wait a long time for your cards to come back. So just pay attention to that, and I hope that's something to clear up and you guys know now. But anyway, let's get into it now. So we want to search for some vintage cheap cards. Someone also in my Discord said to search Pokemon, because some people do typos. So we're going to search Pokemon. I'm going to zoom in for you guys as well, so you guys can see properly. So here we go. We got Psyduck from Team Rocket. Okay, 99p. That's pretty decent. We got 84 random Pokemon cards, guaranteed 1v. We'll have a look at that. £103. You know what? I'm not looking at that, because it's probably going to be just too fake. We have a Lucario here, which is decent, from 2007 for £22. We can look at that. Potentially that's a cheap card from that's like 14 years old, so we'll look at that. So we've got two things here. We got Psyduck. Let's have a look at the condition. Now, it's not first edition, unfortunately, so it's just I was going to say it's just a common, or is it an uncommon? It is a common card. But the back, look, there's a lot of whitening. No wonder this card is going for 99p. It just isn't in the best condition, and it's not really a card I'm looking for. But this is one thing to note, is to do typos. Some people spell the word wrong, so you might be able to find a card that no one knows is on the market because they've just spelled it wrong. But we have a Lucario here from Diamond and Pearl. I don't know what set that is, but anyway, it's Diamond and Pearl, but I don't know which one. It must be Diamond and Pearl base set. But looking at this card, it looks like it's quite damaged. It's got a lot of scratches. It looks like it's a reverse holo. The front has some like edge wear on the left. The centering looks a little bit thicker on the right as well. Let's have a look at the back. Oh wow, okay, so there's a little bit of a chunk taken out of this left side, so it's not in the best of conditions. And the bottom, ooh, this person has not been taking care of their cards. So okay, for £39, that definitely, or 39 Australian dollars, that is not worth it at all. So we're going to just go past that. So we tried Pokemon. Not much has come up. Let's try Pokemon. Let's try that. Let's see what's come up. So we have a Vileplume here from base set. Well, it's actually jungle, so I don't know why I said that. We've got some Skyridge common non-holos. Okay. We've got some 200 plus Rebel Clash cards for £6. What else do we have here? Got a Skarmory for £47, but I can already see that damage looks terrible on that card. Got a Japanese Rayquaza by the looks of it. Oh, okay, we got a Kyogre. I can never say that Pokemon's name, the legendary. We got Groudon and Kyogre. Is it Kyogre? There's just a lot of Japanese cards. Nothing that's really shouting at me at the moment. Got a Mewtwo there. Okay. We'll look at these for now. We'll see what we got here. So we got a Vileplume. Is that a holographic? That actually looks like a holographic. Oh, the pictures are so annoying. Like, what do I want to see this bit for? So that is a Vileplume holographic. Let's have a look. Okay. So first things, let's just look at the back, because that's probably going to give us the best... why can't I zoom in? Some pictures just don't let you zoom in. But looking at it, there's a lot of like white speck dots on it, which is putting me off already. Maybe that's why it's for £5. The front looks not too bad, to be fair. Just this back looks like there's a lot. It looks like someone's like flicked paint at it, which is slightly annoying. But I can't actually zoom in on the picture. It doesn't let me, which is very annoying. It says here, spots on the back, not serious if it's a misprint or slight wear. Oh, not sure. I think they mean to say not sure. But to be honest, that just doesn't look good for me, and I'm not going to go for it. But here is a Infernape, sorry. Level 40. Oh man, look at the top. Look at the top. This person wants $30 for it. Not when it's in that condition. Look at the back. Look at that. That's like, that'll be worth like £4, man, when it's in that condition. That's terrible. You can't keep your cards like that. It's terrible. It's so upsetting when people have bad cards in bad condition. Sorry, bad cards. Here we got E-Series. It's really annoying when people put their pictures sideways. Like, I have to like tilt my head because you can't rotate on eBay. Love this series of Skyridge. I'd love to absolutely complete this set, but it's just so expensive at the moment. And one day we'll do an eBay hunt on sets. I think that'll be a cool episode to do. So also give me ideas in the description, in the comment section, of like things you want me to search while doing these eBay hunts, like a certain set, certain cards, stuff like that. It'll be cool to see like things that you'd like me to search while on here. So here we've got some Pokemon Rebel Clash, which came out last year, to be fair. So I'm not going to look at that because we want to try and find rare stuff. So Rebel Clash isn't rare, or not rare, sorry. We want to find old vintage stuff. So Rebel Clash is not going to work for us. But what we will do, and here's a little tip for you guys, is that what if we just type in Pokemon cards and then just do a year? So if we do 2009 Pokemon cards, or Pokemon cards 2009, we can see what comes up. Now this is what, 11 years old now. So this is definitely not getting made again. So we can see what sort of cards came out of 2009. And it looks like we got a couple level X cards. We got a Luxray here. We have a Garchomp for £4.50. And what we can do is we can try and find some raw ones for very cheap, and then see what the PSA 10 version's going for. So we have a Charizard here, which I'm definitely going to look at in a second. And you know what? Let's just stick to that for now. We've got 9 Platinum Super Victor Series. 50 Pokemon cards from 1999 to 2009. We'll have a look at that. Anything else? We've got a Mewtwo card here, which we'll look at. We've got an Arceus. I have this in a PSA 8, so we'll look at that. We've got Dialga level X by the looks of it. Rayquaza. Anything cool? Oh, we've got a Charizard here for £60. All right, cool. That's enough to look at. So let's look at this Dialga. Hopefully it's in good condition. From the off, look how many scratches that has, and it actually has a dent in it. Look at the top right. There's a dent in that card. Oh man, look how nice that artwork is though. Look how sick. It's actually out of the card. Like, its feet is stepping out of the border. That looks incredible. But unfortunately, it's just in the most terrible of conditions. The back is as bad as the front, to be fair. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to look at that. We have a Ho-Oh card over here. Now, this is the problem with eBay. You can just get lost in it. You can get absolutely lost in the source, and you can just get sent into a rabbit hole just looking at Pokemon cards, which is fun, but also it's dangerous. So we're going to move on from that. We have a Luxray level X here. Looking at the sides, it looks like there's a bit of edge wear on the right side there. The left actually looks pretty decent. A little bit at the bottom, as you can see. Let's have a look at the... Oh, this person hasn't even put a picture of the back. Is that the back? Wait, what? It's a signature Pokemon card. I've never even heard of that. So it has this signature here. That's pretty cool. I don't know what they're worth. So that's an interesting one to look at. I'm going to have to research that one a little bit. Moving on, we got Garchomp. Looks pretty decent condition. Can't see any edge wear on the edges. Let's have a look at the bottom. Bottom looks decent as well. Okay, that's pretty decent. So this is £4.50. Let's have a look at the back. There's a bit of edge wear on the back, unfortunately. Bottom corners on that right side, on all the corners to be fair. And there looks like there's a... Look at the top. Now, this was a problem with the Level X cards. And this is why they're so hard to grade. And probably why people don't pay loads for them. Is that when they came in the promotional tins. So, you know, in Hidden Fates, you get the tins and the promo card is here. Now, the way they did it, they stuck them in these plastic cases. And the problem was getting them out always damaged the cards. And as you can see, at the top, there's 2 prints. And that's where the card would be pressed on the plastic. And they're just impossible to grade. So that was a slight problem that from these that era. Is that the way Pokemon actually packaged the cards, you could never get them in pristine condition. Like this Charizard's absolutely warped a bit, but I love this artwork. Look how cool this looks. So this is going for £15. Oh my god. But here is another example. Look at the top. You can see those 2 prints from where they kept them. This is very exaggerated. I don't know what this person's done with this card, but you can see the top and bottom where they had them in the tin. It just absolutely destroys the card. So it's really unfortunate. But with these sort of cards, you're always going to see that. So if you can find one without it, then brilliant. But it's very rare to find. What sort of cards do we have here? Anything decent? Nope. Not seeing anything worth of value here. So we're just going to skip this one. Here we go. Mewtwo level X. We get a Palkia as well. So World Championship 2009 Pokemon cards Mewtwo and Palkia and Flygon. Now, I don't understand these cards. I've never seen them. If you guys have seen these, please let me know in the comments. I didn't know that you had World Championship cards. Like, did you get them for competing? Like, did you get it from winning? How did you get these cards? Like, I've never seen a Pokemon card with the back looking like that. So that's very interesting. Let me know if you guys know anything about that. Here we have a Platinum Arceus Charizard, which is in absolutely terrible condition. I can see here, it literally looks like it's been bent in half. What is that crease going through the middle of Charizard? Oh, man. Come on, bro. Okay, we're looking at a different one. This one's a little bit more expensive. But then again, it might be in better condition. So we have... Oh, I've already flipped here. Look at the back. Once again, you get the 2 marks at the top and the 2 marks at the bottom. But the edges are so damaged. It's just so much whitening. And there's just edge wear, but the front looks amazing. Look at that card. That card looks sick. I want to try and add this to my collection. I really, really like this card. Hopefully, I can find one in the future of it. But yeah, that's one little tip for you guys is to search a year. Let's just go for 2010. So we'll do 2000. Actually do 2011. Oh, that's 200,011. 2011. So it's 10 years old now, and we can see what sort of cards were out back then. So here we go. We get a Zekrom. And I believe one that you guys might want to look at is Reshiram Full Art. Let's just actually search for this card itself. Reshiram. Right, here we go. Reshiram Full Art. Is it EX? Reshiram EX Full Art. Now, there is a Reshiram that was the first... I think it's this white one here. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this was the first ever full art. So this might be a card that might be worth investing in because it was the first ever full art card. Here, this one here. I believe it is this one. Correct me if I'm wrong. And let me actually see how much it's going for on a PSA 10. So here it's got... about £8, £8.11, £8.85. Any other ones that are the same type? So about £10. Let's see how much it's going for a PSA 10. Here we go. So if I click over here. Oh, okay. So that one's £350 up there. Wow. Okay, PSA 10. Let's see if any of them sold. We have one for... This is a PSA 10, it was 300, but it was a best offer accepted. So I don't know exactly how much it went for. But there you go. Look, £3, £13. And someone sold it for around £300 potentially. So they're making like, what, 100% return? Here's one, a PSA 8 going for £43 it sold for. So I believe this was the first ever full art. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do know Reshiram and Zekrom, they were the first ever full art cards in black and white. So that's the sort of card you might want to go for, like the first ever version of something. So that's a little tip for you guys, and I think that's where we're going to end this video, because I don't want this to be extra long for you guys. I want it to kind of be like short, snappy, and just give you guys some tips, and hopefully we can find something cool. We found some cool cards, and I'm definitely going to continue. Like I said, let me know in the comment section any sort of cards you want me to search on this series. I've got some ideas myself, so we're going to find some cool stuff along the way on this series. But hopefully you have enjoyed it. Remember, if you hit 100 likes on this video and we hit 3K by the end of the month, I'm giving away one of these Darkness Ablaze double pack blisters to you. So be sure to do it. And thank you once again to everyone who's smashing support on the videos. You guys are smashing it, and we're hitting over 100 likes on every video. So honestly, pat yourselves on the back. You guys are the best, and the Charizard gang is getting bigger and bigger, and I honestly just love you guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know any advice or feedback from this sort of series. I'd love to kind of get your feedback on it, but I'll see you in the next video, and until then, I'm out.